Yo, yo, it's your boy, Godsfull, and we're back. After 5 years, I'm back with another video. It's obviously not been that long. It's been a month and a half, 2 months. I just been very busy. But I am back. I am back. Hopefully. I don't know. My schedule is pretty... I barely have time, but that's besides the point. I am here to review TASM 1 and 2. We're going to start with TASM 1, but I have to get on a rant just before I start the review. When these films came out, they were shat on. They were shat on, saying they were garbage, and I did not understand, even back then, how did these films get hate? They were goated. They were absolutely goated. Now, ever since Spider-Man No Way Home came out, oh my god, Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man's so good. Oh my god. Oh, now you've realized that he's good. You didn't see that. I saw that back in 2012. The second this man came on screen, he screamed Peter Parker and Spider-Man to me. Holy fuck. It's criminal. It's downright criminal, the shit that these films got. Oh, because you didn't get Spider-Man 4. That story concluded nicely. But you know what we didn't get a conclusion to, in my opinion? These two films. Andrew needs one more movie. You can conclude everything in one more movie. It feels incomplete. It does. And what we got in No Way Home, Andrew was amazing, of course. It's fucking Andrew Garfield. What the fuck? He's goated as fuck. Of course, but it wasn't enough. He was a third act guy to help Tom Holland's Spider-Man get elevated. And yes, Spider-Man No Way Home is the best Tom Holland Spider-Man movie. Spider-Man Far From Home was okay, and Spider-Man Homecoming was dog shit. Because if those movies focus too much on the fucking Avengers than fucking Spider-Man, and that's what pissed me off. Where I can actually tell you, Sam Raimi's trilogy, goated, yeah, 100%. But these two films, holy fuck, these two films are goated too. These two films shits on the MCU trilogy. I don't at me. But in my opinion, these two films shit on. They shit on the MCU trilogy. Now that is out of the way, let me get into the review. Let me start with TASM 1. We get introduced to Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man. People immediately crying, oh my god, the humanity. We didn't get a fourth Tobey Maguire Spider-Man film. Oh, the humanity. Oh dear god. Oh my god, this film's immediately dog shit, all because it's not Spider-Man 4. Oh, the humanity. No, this film started out amazing. You see what I did there? It started off amazing. Oh my god, it started off amazing. Dear Jesus God, this film started off amazing. It starts off with a young Peter. I'm pretty sure it started off with, Peter being young, and then his parents giving, I don't know how you say, his parents gave him up to his aunt and uncle. Yep. But here's the thing. This scene the whole thing about Peter wanting to find out what happened with his parents is fucking amazing to me. And the fact that it's solved in TASM 2. No doubt it was solved. But it doesn't mean Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man story is over to me. It ended off inconclusively, but that's besides the point. And the fact I loved that he gets bit by the radioactive spider, searching for answers. He goes to Oscorp. He meets Gwen Stacy's. He meets Gwen Stacy there too, but that's besides the point. He gets bit looking for answers about his parents. I don't know. I'm not a huge comics guy, but I never read the comics that deep. But was there ever a comic where Peter got bit looking for answers about his parents? No. Everybody in this film played their part. There was not even a down part of this film. Everyone played their part right. Of course, you got Andrew Garfield and Emma Stone. Amazing chemistry. Holy fuck. I mean, they did it in real life. Of course, the chemistry is there. Holy shit. Then you got Gwen Stacy's father. The Gwen Stacy's father, the police chief. He played his part amazingly well. He wasn't just a stereotypical guy, oh, I hate Spider-Man, but he actually does care about the city. He just didn't think Spider-Man was right to be helping lives and stuff. His character was amazing. He had a great conclusive arc. And Gwen Stacy, Emma Stone, she's fucking amazing. Her and Andrew Garfield elevated these films. Without them, this film would have been really solid. But the fact that these two made this film from like a B to an S tier film. This film's an S tier film. I don't care what no one says. This film's fucking amazing. It's fucking amazing, and it's amazing. Yeah. And the whole thing with Dr. Connors and him wanting to find his missing piece, I love that. In fact, the only thing I would say is a negative is that we could have had more scenes of him. Make us empathize with him more. That would have been better. But besides that, this film was beautiful, perfect, mwah, amazing. TASM 1 and 2 are good films. What I would rate this film. Do you want to know what I would rate TASM 1? I'm going to give it a 9.5 out of 10. This film is goated. It's goated status. If you love Spider-Man and you haven't seen this film and you're skeptical because of the hate it got when it came out, screw that. I give this a solid yes. You actually need to watch this. I fully recommend you watch this movie. Really do. Amazing. And TASM 1 suit, the most unique suit of every single iteration of Spider-Man that's ever been. And the suit's really good. You got shit on Basketball Man. No, don't do that. No. What, you don't even understand what Mark Webb was doing. He wanted a realistic suit that a teenager would create. And this is what I would expect him to create. And you're going to tell me Andrew Garfield is not a good Spider-Man when you had that funny-ass scene of him catching the card thief, and he's looking for the killer of his uncle. And you're going to tell me he's not a good Spider-Man. Okay, buddy. Okay. The quips in that one scene alone, perfection. Oh my God. Loved it. Beautiful. And the fact is, you know why I love this film? Is that Spider-Man doesn't become Spider-Man to an hour in the movie. And I bet you're all confused about what that means. I mean, he got bit by the spider and got the powers like 10-20 minutes in. But hear me out. When he first donned the suit, He used it to find his uncle's murderer. But then when he used the suit for someone other than himself, that's when I believe he became Spider-Man. When he saved that kid on the bridge, holy fuck. Holy fuck. It was so amazing. He rescued a kid and brought him back to his father. And then the father asked, "Who are you?" And then he's like, "I'm Spider-Man. I'm Spider-Man. Yeah, I'm Spider-Man." Oh, fucking beautiful. And the ending. Oh, ending. Mwah. Amazing. Beautiful. S tier. Best ending of all time. I'm slightly exaggerating, but I'm kind of not. I love the ending. It was amazing. You notice how I keep saying amazing puns a lot? Yeah, I expect that. Because I don't know what other way to describe these films, and actually fucking amazing. The ending, with Dr. Kirk Connors, the lizard man, the lizard in a lab coat. Yes, lizard in a lab coat. Yeah. So Dr. Connors, you know, he wanted to grow his arm back, so he used lizard DNA, because lizards have really good regenerative powers. They can regrow their limbs, right? He thought, I can insert lizard DNA into my arm, and then it will grow my arm back. But it works too well. Not only does it affect his physical appearance, it affects his brain too. It makes him go against what his whole philosophy was, because the lizard DNA affected his brain, and it was amazing. When he got the cure, this is when he crushed Spidey's webs. So if he fell, he gonna fall and die, most likely. Plus, he was already shot earlier, so he was banged up pretty bad. And then when Mr. Lizard guy, Dr. Kirk Connors, has got Spidey and tells him, "No one's gonna help you. No one helps you." And then, out of all people to come and save the day, it's Captain Stacy. Let's go! Let's go, my boy, coming in clutch for our boy Peter. Let's go. He is not alone. And then the cure is inserted, and it's going to cure everybody and Dr. Kirk Connors. And then Connors is returning back to his normal self, but then Peter is almost falling. He's falling. But who saves him? But Dr. Kirk Connors. He saves him not with his genetically modified hand, his real hand. That's what I felt was important. He gave in to his human side and not relied on genetical enhancements. That's what I loved about it. Fucking amazing. Fucking amazing. After that, after my boy Peter is saved, he goes to Captain Stacy, who got really hurt, mortally wounded. He tells Peter to promise him one thing. He can be Spider-Man, save the day, and he's fine with it. But just one thing. Keep Gwen out of it. Oh, the humanity. And he dies in Peter's hands. And you hear Peter scream, the scream of a boy. The scream of a boy becoming a man. The scream of a boy becoming a man. Then he has to tell her. Peter has to tell Gwen they can't be together because Spider-Man will make enemies. Because a lot of people want to be bad boys. So they can't be together because it's going to get her hurt. And he doesn't want the same thing that just happened to Captain Stacy to happen to her too. So he breaks it off with her, but literally 5 minutes later, I love this shit. he's late for class, and he makes promises, and then the teacher's like, don't make promises you can't keep, Parker. And then he leans over to Gwen, and those are the best. He says those are the best guys, and that's beautiful, amazing. That's amazing ending. Loved it. Beautiful. Mwah. Mwah. Amazing. TASM 2. Another goated film. Another one. Mark Webb did it again. He dropped another banger. He dropped it again. He dropped another banger. He dropped TASM 2. Let me start off by saying, don't at me, but this suit shits on every other suit that's ever existed for Spider-Man. I don't care. This is the best suit ever. Don't care. It's cheating how good this suit is. It's not even fair. As much as I love the Tobey Maguire OG suit, it has nothing on this. Holy shit. It's so good. I love it. Oh my god. This series did really good because in TASM 1, it had the most unique suit out of the Spider-Man bunch. And this has the best suit ever. It's kind of ironic. But TASM 2, it starts out with us finding out how Peter's parents actually died. They died in a plane crash because they had to give up their son. They had to give him up because their lives are pretty much over. They had to do their research and all that. Yada, yada. But, oh, dear Jesus. It was so sad. They get killed on the plane crash. And then we catch up with our boy Peter, and this is when we're introduced to the best suit of all time. Don't at me. If you at me, I swear to God, don't argue with me. This is the best Spider-Man suit ever. It's cheating. We start off with him swinging around. Just doing classic Spider-Man stuff. And the quips here, oh my God. Holy Andrew Garfield's the best quipper out of all three. I'm sorry, don't at me. He's the best. He's just the... Bro, to say Andrew Garfield is not a good Peter Parker and not a good Spider-Man, I find that laughable. So, I'm going to talk about a controversial part of this film. No, it's not Electro. I actually love Electro. Jamie Foxx, I don't know if that role suits him. He's a good actor, 100%. But I'm not sure what the character of Max Dillon, I don't think it suits him. I really don't, but he did good. But that's not what I was going to talk about. The PTSD flashback, or not really flashbacks, he just sees Captain Stacy a lot. And it makes him remember what he said about Gwen when he died. And it's going to make Peter want to break up with Gwen. It's going to cause problems in their relationship. Is this forced? Kinda. You would have to, I mean, I don't know. It may be a little bit, I guess, but I feel it. Yeah, I don't know. I felt it worked. But did it drag the film down a little bit? Maybe. Well, the only thing I would say is bad about this film is that they forced in the Sinister Six that never happened. Which, it kind of took up ideas and plot points that could have been used for this movie in Pacific. And another thing is, you could have saved Harry becoming Green Goblin for TASM 3, but, you know, Andrew Garfield didn't show up to a meeting, so you're fired. What the fuck? When I heard about that, oh my god. Oh dear Jesus God. That was genuinely insane. But that's besides the point. Here we are introduced to Max Dillon. Max Dillon. My boy. He's socially awkward. He feels alone. When he's saved by Spider-Man, it shocks him so much that he becomes an obsessed fanboy of Spider-Man. Which is kind of what we all are, but we don't imagine that we're talking to Spider-Man even though he's not there. It's so bad to a point, if people remember his name, it gives him, it gives him the best joy. Electro is a good villain. Don't at me. Don't at me. He's a really good villain. He really is. He truly, truly is. Harry Osborn was kind of forced at the end there. It surely was. But hey, what can you do? What can you do? What can you do? So in this movie, Peter and Gwen get back together approximately, I did the math, about 2,000 times. Yes, I know that's a lot, but it's approximately 2,000 times. I don't think did I exaggerate? Did I exaggerate that? Hold up, let me actually check my notes and see if I exaggerated that. Oh, I did. So it's actually, they broke up and got back together like 1,000 times in this movie. Yep. That's crazy. But I feel like it was kind of understandable. I love this movie, even with all its flaws. Just because you pray you defend something so good doesn't mean it's perfect, a masterpiece, 10 out of 10. I just did TASM 1, and I said it's like one of the best Spider-Man films of all time, and I gave it a 9.5. You must be wondering why I didn't give it a 10, because it's not perfect. It's not a masterpiece in story. It's not flawless. Nothing's flawless, but you can still love stuff. The ending, and let me this is an ending where men cried, where alpha males cried, Andrew Tate Top G's cried. The death of Gwen Stacy. He couldn't save her. He couldn't save her. The very thing he was worried about happening happened. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm tearing up now, just thinking about it. And you must be wondering, what is the rating I'm going to give this film? Because of the Sinister Six force shit, and the fact that Harry Osborn came out of literal nowhere, I'm going to have to give it a 9 out of 10. Not as good as TASM 1, but still really good. Really good. It's not S tier like TASM 1. It's A tier. Still a really good movie. I would strongly recommend it. If you're gonna watch TASM 1, you should watch TASM 2, because these are two really good fucking movies. Besides all the Force Sinister Six stuff, this was a goated movie. Goated. It's and I'm sorry if I have to go on the rant, but how were these films hated? Oh, boo-hoo! We didn't get Spider-Man 4! Ah! Bro, that story concluded nicely. Harry died, and he fixed up. Well, he didn't really fix stuff, but you don't need another movie where he has to fix stuff with MJ. You don't need it. You can fill in the blanks yourself. Where with this, you need it. TASM 3 needs to happen. And if you don't want to call it TASM 3, sure, put, with your Venom shit, you make Andrew Garfield the Spider-Man of that universe. I don't care. Please, I need more. I need more, man. I need more. And I know my boy JDOS agrees with me. Oh my God. One of my favorite YouTubers, JDOS, he was praising the hell out of Andrew Garfield. And damn near every video, my man praises Andrew Garfield or his acting. And it's well deserved. This man is S tier. This man can turn any film from dog shit to really good. You can put him in Jeepers Creepers Reborn, and it immediately becomes an okay movie. Holy shit! You can put him in anything, and it's gonna be good. At least, because he elevates it that much. He does. Please, just one more movie. Just one more movie, please. Please, just one more movie with Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man. If that happens, my life will be complete. Oh my God. My God. Ah. But anyways, guys, hopefully you enjoyed the video. Hopefully I'll see you sooner than you think.